Solar Eclipse.
Solar Eclipse, Big Al and Ada.
Solar Eclipse.
Solar Eclipse, I'm ready. And that's Anna. Everybody say hello, Anna.
Hello,
Hello,
Anna.
Anna, this is Ada. Ada, Al, Anna. Anna, Ada, Al, Ada. I'm Jake. Welcome to Hardware Science up here. We're shooting from Cambridge today, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
But we're moving on down the road because there's going to be a solar eclipse.
Solar Eclipse.
And we're going to go watch it. That's when what, Al? The moon gets in front of the sun. We can't see the sun because the moon moves in the way.
Yes, yep.
And we get the shadow. And then it's going to go across the United States. And we're ready to go see it. And we've got these, what are they called, Jacob?
Neutral density filters.
Neutral density filters.
NDS.
NDF. So we got those. So we can look straight at the sun and we'll see the nice round sun. But we're not going to do it with our bare eyes, are we, Al?
No, we are not.
We're not.
Nope.
What would happen?
We'd blind ourselves.
Yeah, blind yourself, burn your retinas. You certainly could. Isn't that right, Ada?
Yes.
That's right. So we're not going to look at the sun without neutral density filters. So I'm ready to go. We ready to go?
Yes. But what if you don't have them? What if you don't have these?
You don't have these
special
fine
glasses?
things? I'm going to take mine off because, man, those are neat. We bought these to go. But, yeah, you have to order these fancy things. So what if you don't have access to them, right? You want to go see the sun. You want to go see the solar eclipse. That is the question, right, Ada?
Yes.
Okay. We can do it with stuff I got at the hard. Very expensive equipment. I think I spent 39 cents, Al.
Well, that
Look
sounds
at it.
good.
Now, I did buy this thing online, and it's sweet from Sunspotters. It's a neat thing. I paid too much money. It's nice, though. Oh, man, it's nice.
It is nice.
It is
very
nice. To see that hole there. It's got a lens.
Yep.
You aim that at the sun without looking at the sun.
Yeah.
And the image of the sun goes through that. It gets bounced off of the mirror. See, the image comes through here, bounces off, goes up here, and bounces off another mirror, and it gets thrown down here. So we'll see a little circle of the sun right here. We'll see the image of the sun without looking at it directly. And then
That's cool.
we can see it. We can see the actual movement of the moon across the sun right there.
Very neat.
And so the question you would have probably is what? Since you already asked about the glasses. Think, girl, come on. What if you
you
didn't have
didn't have
that? What if you didn't have one of these? Right?
Yes.
Do you think we could make anything like that with stuff from the hardware store?
Yes.
We could, couldn't we? Yes, we could. And here it is. Val, would you set this over out of the
Oh,
way?
yeah, sure.
We're going to take that outside and use it. But here's a homemade version. It's just as old as it can be. Now, let's see what it's made out of. Do you recognize this?
That is a
box?
box.
It's a box, and I've got some
Tape. Duct
tape.
tape.
Yeah, Well, you go ahead and speak. It's top box and tape. And nothing down at this end.
Nope.
No, okay. Actually, on the inside, I did put a piece of white paper, didn't we? Can you imagine that on the inside, this is an empty box. Of course, there's air in there. We all know the answer there.
Yeah.
And on this end of the box, I put some white paper to make a little screen. So the image of the sun would hit that screen. All right? Are you with me so far?
Yes.
Okay. So let's pretend for a second that the sun is right behind me, right up over there. But I don't want to look at the sun. It'll burn my eyes. Right?
Yes.
So
correct.
I'm going to put my back to the sun. I'm not going to look at it. I'm going to let this box look at it. And right there, instead of having the little lens, see, I've got a lens on my eye, the little hole in my eye for the lens. We made a lens right here, not this part, but right here is the lens. And see, it's a piece of, see what I've got over there, Al?
Yes, yeah.
What is that called? It'll come to you, Al. Come on, it'll come, Al. It'll come.
Aluminum foil.
Aluminum foil.
There you go.
Aluminum foil. And Al, do you notice what's at the center of that aluminum foil?
A tiny little hole right
Tiny
there.
little hole. I don't know.
I'm assuming you use a toothpick or something to...
Can you see the hole? Point towards it, Al. I don't know if the camera can get it or not. Now, I'll look over in the table. You see what I poked it with? Not the knife, but the...
weep hair needle?
No.
No, weep hair needle.
I used some needles, right?
Yeah, yep.
So I poked a hole in the center of that aluminum foil. You see it, Ada?
Yes.
See a little hole. And what happened with that little hole? See, I didn't want to poke it with a toothpick or a pencil. I wanted a perfectly round hole, as smooth and round as I could possibly get it, so that the image wouldn't be distorted.
Okay.
So the sunlight is going to come down and go through that hole.
It can fit through there?
Yeah, oh yeah, sunlight can go right through that hole. And it will throw an image of the sun on the back of this box. And you'll see a
Oh.
little spot about that big, depending on how long the box is.
Okay.
But you'll see a little circle of white light that will come through this hole. Are you with me so far?
I am. Sounds neat.
And when the moon moves in front of that sunlight, all right, the sunlight will get blocked, and you'll see the moon moving across if you look into the box. Now, what did I do, Otta, to this part of the box?
You cut out like a hole.
I cut a hole.
And put.
What is that stuff? Look at that. Look what I did. What is this stuff?
Like foam
Backer
type-
rod.
type-
A backer rod? What does it say it does?
Fills gaps and openings to prevent drafts. Provides a sound surface for caulking
Yeah.
projects.
They sell this stuff in the hardware store. It's called a caulking rope or backer rod. Pull that out there. Let's look at that. It's that foamy stick, right?
Yeah.
And I made a little ring of it right there. And I kind of made it lopsided. Why do you think I made it that shape? Let's figure that out.
Well,
Think like a scientist. I made it that shape for a reason.
so we could put our eye on it and look through.
This man is good. Isn't he? Yeah, he's catching on, right? So I can take my glasses off, and this will fit right here. I'm going to put my right eye over this, and I'm going to aim that hole over my shoulder, and I'm going to go like that. You see that? And I'm going to see, when I look in there, oh, I can see the lights in the ceiling. I see a little spot down in there. I can see stuff behind. I can see the ceiling lights because it's going through the hole and it's coming up into my eye. Are you with me so far, Al?
I am.
Are you?
That's very interesting.
That's a solar viewer.
solar
Really?
viewer. I like
It's a
that.
solar viewer. It's
Yeah.
a safe solar viewer because I'm not looking directly at the sun, am I?
No.
And a matter of fact, if you want to make a great big one of these, instead of just sticking it up to your eye like that and aiming that at the sun, you can make a great big honker like that. Now, see that big box on the floor, Al?
Oh, wow,
I started to
yes.
make it.
Yeah.
So what is that?
It looks like you just did a lot of this. Well, you're yet to tape it, but
I haven't
you
taped it
still
yet.
have to.
I still have to
the
put some
stuff on
aluminum
it.
foil over
Yeah.
the hole, right? But
Yep.
see, I can take that whole box and set it up over my shoulders and stick my head in there, instead of just putting it up to my eye. So I can put this one up to my eye and look at the sun over my shoulder, or I can take that entire box and set it up over my head and look at the sun behind me. Are you with me so far?
I am.
Are you
Yeah.
with me? So that's a
Yep.
safe way to do some solar observing with a piece of aluminum foil, a box, a needle, some tape. Here we go. And you need a solar eclipse.
Yes, you do.
You need
Yep.
that. You need that too. All right. Otherwise, you're just going to look a little silly.
When is the solar eclipse?
Well, they come all the time. There happens to be one in August of 2017, but you can just go online and you can see the schedule. Sometimes it's not a complete solar eclipse. Sometimes there are partials where the moon doesn't make it all the way over, and those happen more often.
Interesting.
Interesting, isn't
Very
it?
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, for the box. Thank you. Everybody say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
See you
Say
later.
goodbye to Anna. Didn't she do good? She clapped that board and did everything. This is great.